It's another edition of Checking In with Hein and Johnny, where the hosts bring in mystery topics that neither host knows anything about until the mics go hot and on the air. We are the show that keeps the host from talking about the weather and World War II 24 hours a day. Hey, Heine, man, what's on your mind?
I'm in hang out and watch cars go by mode.
Did you have fun yesterday?
Yeah.
And how does when you go to racing, you're in Monterey, is that right?
I am.
And when you go, do you start on Wednesday? What day do you start?
This thing goes all week. This is one of those where the guy we're with, you get one little stint out onto the track per day.
Fun.
Yesterday was he did a 1 hour race where, interestingly enough, Formula One star Jensen Button was in the race.
Well, that's kind of cool.
You know who he is, but yeah.
That's awesome. And so how many times do you get actually involved?
Not very often. And here we're just kind of sitting around the picnic table making coffee.
Nice. Nice.
Maybe.
You get your sweet racing apparel.
Yeah, don't get one of these because everybody here has one. It's like standard issue uniform is the Gulf Steve McQueen jacket.
It makes you look super cool on the pod, though. Well, so Monterey, California, the weather is great. Has it been a fun week?
It's cold.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess that's true. When I've been up to,
60s.
Yeah, that's.
I'll always go out in a short sleeve shirt and then start looking for my Steve McQueen jacket.
Yeah. I remember going to 49er games in August and it was freezing. I mean, it's freezing. It's weird, isn't it? Well, I am happy that you are being manly. That gives our pod even more cool, manly kudos.
We try to do what we can.
Now, how many races do you go to a year?
I participate I go to one. I mean, it's so geographically isolated from the racing world that it's very difficult. So I'll go to one. Maybe we'll go to two. It will take extreme heroics to go do these.
Yeah.
And then who knows? Who knows what happens after that?
Seems like you, it's camping adjacent when I hear about all the fun. It kind of is camping. Is that true?
We are camping today. I stand here beside the big trailer. I was sleeping in the submarine bunk bed.
Nice. I love the ones you have to crawl into and then turn over, and you can't fall out of those. It's impossible. You're safe in an earthquake.
It's brutal.
And you're not used to in Chateau de Morrison. You're used to fluffy, huge, thick mattresses, and the submarine bunk bed is not quite the same luxury.
I need space to starfish.
Nice.
I prefer the starfish position.
You are the Patrick position. So we are coming up on the Heine Awards. We want to tell you we are going to invite Charlie again to visit.
Perfect.
So we're looking forward to it. We hope he'll come. We hope he will come. They will be in Albuquerque. So it's a big event. So everyone should be riveted about the Heine Awards this year.
Any teasers on? Any more? I guess that is a teaser.
That's a teaser, but you know, some of the things we'll be talking about, favorite movies, favorite albums, you know, the usual Heine topics. Any ones that you like the most? I mean, is there any that you're thinking about highlighting? Shouldn't be just all about me.
It should be about you, Johnny.
Oh,
You're the one who carries the heavy load around this show.
I'm the grunt work guy. Speaking of grunt work, we never have. I mean, I don't think we've ever had a garage sale. My wife conned me into doing a garage sale this week because the whole community is having one. So rather than making my kids clean up all the crap out of my basement, we dragged it out to the driveway. So that's what we were doing this morning.
How'd you do?
Well, so far she's at $200, and I sold my.
This is
bomb
going on
boat.
right now?
Yeah. Well, they started at 8, a reasonable time, but the people who are looking for deals, they come at 6:30. I mean, they start buying stuff from you early.
So $200, and what did you sell?
Just junk. I mean, literally just crap in our basement, which, as you know, and every single person, Henry, every single person is over 68 years old that comes. And I just want to tell them, don't take this to your house. Your kids will hate you when you're dead. It's the worst. Now, have you actively had to go in and pull crap out of a relative's house after they've died?
Yeah. I mean, a little, but not really hardcore, like hoarding people.
Yeah, ours were like hardcore hoarding people, but my parents, they had stuff for 60 years. So yeah, you could go in with a shovel on most of the stuff. Once all the family fights, did anybody fight over stuff in your family, Henry?
I'm going to say no.
Oh,
there were a few little tugs back and forth, but I would say no.
Because it's a podcast that the family sometimes watches. So we know there was some stuff in the background. My family, for sure, there was. I mean, there was nastiness and hiding of items. So that made it very entertaining. I just shake my head. Junk from my parents' basement and attic was fought over, which...
So tell me, who got all the Happy Meal prizes?
Who got all the tiny miniature Beanie Babies and Hamburglar puppets? The only thing I really wanted was on the Mack trucks back in the day, the hood ornament had a sweet bulldog.
Yes.
And my dad had made it into a cigar ashtray. So I got that, and I definitely wanted that. And then he also had, when he was in World War II, he had gone to, one of the natural wonders, and they had a 6-item mineral, like, gift shop thing you could buy, all in German. So I wanted that. That's kind of a fun thing. And now, of course, my grandkids are totally into idiotic rocks. So this will be a perfect thing to pass down. So
to show them, yeah. And that do you still have his paratrooper overseas cap? That's what I almost stole from you.
I do not. I'm guessing one of my brothers wanted that more than I did.
It was okay.
Yeah, they probably
down
wanted
in your drawer. I knew exactly. I had my eye on it for years.
The scheming heads. Oh, take over the world. So when the terrible thing happened, when your parents passed away, what was the item that you really had nostalgia about?
Ooh, that's a tough one. There were so many items.
Oh, really? You had multiple?
You know what? I had these children's books, and my sister had them. No, I didn't have them. I had them for about an hour. and and they were books probably from my mom's childhood, and my mom read them to me and everybody. And so somebody gave them to me, and in all the Christmas mess, I have no clue where they are now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
But you really,
taps my hide.
yeah, you would
It's
like
like
to have.
everybody, Christmas is so busy and they're passing stuff around, and da, 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 you open it, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you set it down on the coffee table, and the next minute you're like, where the hell is it?
Gone. Yeah, yeah. Stuff walks away that you just don't even think about. Trains were one thing that walked away. We did have some cool train sets, and they left, but they left before the deaths.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hate to say, but kids don't want photos and videos anymore. Have you found that to be true, or do your kids, are they a little more interested in family heirlooms and relics?
They haven't shown any interest yet.
Yeah. Well,
we have all the photos on, that we printed.
yeah,
None of all the internet stuff has been deleted.
yeah.
I hate the whole, this will be on your little joystick forever and ever. It's like, no, probably that joystick's going to disappear somewhere. This photo album is much more difficult to lose. But
Yeah.
I guess it will all exist on the cloud. It's on the cloud.
You are distrusting of AI and the cloud. I love it.
Probably over at the NSA building in Orem, they probably have that. Oh yeah, here are those pictures you took of that.
The Bitcoin
uncaught.
Because we had this, garage sale, we did go through, a ton of those things, and we tried to pawn them off on our kids, and they're like, we don't want these books. We want nothing to do with it. Please throw everything that you own away because it's of no value to us. We're not interested. So
do you ever go to the antique mall?
We go in from time to time, about every 5 years, we'll go into the antique mall. There's a million of them. Where we live is
that's
totally
where all that stuff goes to die. Every little tchotchke and your salt and pepper shakers with the black people. And all of your photos are there too. It's like here's photos from 1890 of somebody whose kids didn't care about them.
That's us. We literally got these books that, Allison did cherished scrapbooking and, fancy, really fun, oil-free, acid-free books and covers and all that. So we have a bunch of them because she really enjoyed it back in the 80s. Well, they don't want it. They want nothing to do with it. They don't want china. They don't want silverware. They don't want photo books. So I just snapped a photo of each page and then chucked them. Because, yeah, they don't want them. What we've heard from...
So now they're on the cloud.
Well, they're physically on my phone. They physically are on the phone itself. But so far, those photos that are on my phone have survived from each phone to the next phone. So, yeah, there is a good chance that I will die and give a password to my phone, and whoever has the phone.
As long as you don't drop it in the men's room at Wrigley Field.
Drop it in the toilet, my usual toilet thing. So, you had the books, and then was there another item that you got from your parents that you have now on a little pedestal with a light? Is there anything like that is still in Chateau de Heine?
Oh yeah, it's a 1956 Austin Healey 100M.
And it spins around in the garage. Nice.
Yeah, it should. I need to build that part of the garage so it's on the rotating turntable so you can sit and watch it. Good idea. Nobody else in the neighborhood has that.
You care about the awesomeness of your garage is insane. It was the selling point of the house. A murder could have been committed, and you didn't care. When you saw this double-decker garage, you're like, no problem.
Hey,
Where
look
do I
at that.
sign?
12-foot ceilings. Son of a gun.
I know. I was when I walked in, angels sang as I looked up at your garage. Uh, we have we have just the tiniest, they say it's a two-car garage. As long as the two cars you own are two smart cars, because you'd have to you'd get some Vaseline and surgically insert two regular-sized cars. Um, so we have a dangerously steep yard in the back. So I drive our RV down that and park it down below, and it takes every bit of horsepower from the truck to get it up and down it because it's so steep and stupid to do it, but I don't care. It saves me $100. I don't have a double-sized garage like the Heine man.
I don't need one of those RV drive-through garages that they're building now that are so hot.
You know all the cool stuff long before people in Virginia ever hear about it.
Oh, those have been around for a while. The RV garage.
Speaking of nostalgic items, is there something when we were wearing slippers and hand-me-down clothes from the Goodwill in high school, is there anything you can think of that you totally changed your mind on from that time to now that we're old and moldy? Anything that for sure changed your mind?
So many things. It's where do you start?
Well,
I think in those days in high school, I wasn't going to have any children. That is what
100%. Yeah,
I don't know
me
what
too.
I was thinking. I was in, I think that is what the person that I married would say is, you said you didn't even want to have kids. I'm like, well, why'd you hang around with me when you did?
The reason I didn't want to have kids, Henry, is I knew me. And I was an idiot. And it's not worth it. I knew it would not be worth having one of me. I was an idiot and unpleasant all the time. So that's why I didn't want to have kids. I mean, I wasn't stupid. I knew it was it's a waste of money and a waste of time to have kids.
It is not.
But it is fun. Yeah, and that's I agree with you 100%. It completely
Create
makes
some more taxpayers. Make them high
earners.
High taxpayers where they've really got to pay it. Here comes somebody driving the Zamboni by. Oh, it's a front end loader.
Nice. Got to clear
That's
the
pre-race action.
The Zamboni has to clear the ice off the roads so that the Northern California ice off the racetrack.
What else have you changed your mind? What were your deeply held convictions as a high schooler? Die before 30?
Yes. Yeah, I assumed that I would. There was no question. I just assumed I would be dead before 35. I mean, no kidding around. I just thought that's what, I would be finished. And that was nothing. I mean, we blew past 35. I mean, our friends that had passed away, they did not. And I should not have lived past 35. But happily, we're still kicking. So yes, that was one. Now, is that one of your things you have changed your mind?
No, I don't know. I suffered really from a lack of imagination of what maybe I could do. And maybe the drive and stick, I don't know, motivation.
Stick-to-itiveness,
I was
huh?
just kind of getting by. You just kind of get by.
My middle name was just get mediocrity,
I
C
don't know.
minus.
You were trying to do stuff.
I like
You were
doing
trying
stuff.
to selling stocks to my parents.
Yeah, we made
Penny
some money.
stocks,
Yeah, we made some
Tech or whatever it was.
money. Yeah, the big win for us was motor fuels, and it more than, more than tripled. It did insane. So a lot of my friends made a lot of cash, and that was
How
fun.
did you get money out of my parents? There is a great mystery of the world. You sold stocks, I think, to my mom.
Yeah, but yeah, mom bought some. A lot of my friends bought stocks, and the ones that were like your mom, who didn't just, watch the every day, as you know, it's kind of a long-term thing. The folks that didn't watch it and sell it immediately made a bundle of money. So, and she did that. It got, 10 times the amount of money. And then, so at the end, we sold some of it. And then, which was awesome, is here's your mom. She's like, should we wait until it 10 times is again? I'm like, no, we should get out of this. Take our money and run. Which she did.
Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah,
I'm going to go to the garage and pull up those records. And because I saved them, those were one of the things I went in, a treasured item. Are stock records from the 1980s.
Yeah, financial records. It'll show that we won on one out of two. I think the one that we won on was one huge. It was massive win. So, but I guess I wanted to get stuff done. I think, money was the deal for me back in the day. I was like, let's get out of this school thing and go make some money.
Yeah, I'd hate to see you live without it.
Yeah, that's true. And thank goodness Allison is a stick-to-itiveness kind of gal, so she didn't ever just chuck me out with the trash. So, yeah. So, but I would say that probably changed, because I think I was probably a money-grubbing pig as a youngster, and I'm probably not quite that evil of a money-grubbing pig anymore. So maybe that changed a little. Any others? Those are two good ones, Henry. Those are introspective things. Anything else that pops up in your mind?
From the old days to now.
Kids, money, and getting started, stick-to-itiveness. Those are the three that you've got so far. Very good ones, though.
Has your mind changed about the vehicle you like to drive?
No. Loved the sweet trucks, and I'm still driving one. Yeah, we've got a Jeep Gladiator that pulls the RV, and still love it. Super fun. Makes me look like I'm more fun than I really am. So no, I don't think that's changed at all. I probably did this. Jeep, pickups, fun, and then dorky cars. Now I'm back to the fun cars now. Yeah, we had a minivan because we had two kids that would eat in the car, and it was quite disgusting.
Yeah, my first car was a 1965 Triumph TR4, and that is the best car in the world and still is today. And so of course, it's still what I have.
Yeah, it's a lovely...
No backup camera.
Well, you could put one in.
No Obama button.
Not supposed to have that. It doesn't have a full screen like or a fart button like the Teslas.
It has electric overdrive.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Maybe Elon should bring that back.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool thought, right? Cool idea for that. I love it, Henry. I love it. So this chapter, now we're so nostalgic. Today is like total nostalgia day. That chapter back then was probably we were meandering a bit too much. What's the chapter right now called? If we had to, that chapter was meandering when we were 16 to 18. This chapter should be called what for the Heine man?
Keeping our phones out of the fridge.
No, mine is ignorance and bliss. Yeah, I don't care anymore about stuff. I don't worry. I mean, I think I worried a lot. I mean, I don't know if you worried. I think I worried when I was young, like a ton.
What was your free-floating anxiety about?
I think for the most part it was adult things seemed somewhat crappy, but there was some excitement in it. So I think that certainly, yeah, I think that anxiety was right on, and I probably good because it got me up and running around. Have you had any hilarious anecdotes of your car breaking down on the freeway?
Oh, not today.
No, this is nostalgia week.
Here's a good one that wasn't too long ago. So I am, one of the features that they didn't really quite get down back in the day when on your Triumph TR is the gas gauge.
Oh.
So every 10 or 15 years, I will run out of gas somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not like I do it every other weekend. And so one day I'm going to take my wife out on a date.
Ooh.
And so I'm going to take her to a party in our Roadster. This is a TR6. And I pull out of the driveway, and it's all the way downhill, all the way through to Harris Canyon to town. And so I'm rolling along, and I'm like, man, I think the second I get off the freeway, I'll be hitting a gas station.
Yeah.
And the answer is, no, you should have stopped in at that gas station you just passed. So
yeah.
I get on the freeway, and we're out of gas. But hey, we're going about 70, 75. So I just turned the car off and set a glide path. And about, I don't know, 4 miles later, I had to take an exit and roll across the bridge.
Yeah.
And I think at that time, my wife noticed that the car wasn't running. And I had to tell her, no, it hasn't been running for like the last 4 miles.
Oh,
I noticed we were going a little slower than normal.
She's like,
and there
casual.
was no engine noise.
So it was like a Tesla back in the day.
Yeah, and so we glid to a halt somewhere on historic Route 66, and were picked up by an elderly couple, who thought it was so cute that we were out. They took us, got some gas, and we went on to the party. I like that one. There are so many more. Many more.
No, I will tell you, mine mirrors you exactly. Same exact thing. Should have gassed up at the beginning of the freeway. Didn't gas up. Same thing. Put the car in neutral. I'm coming down the off-ramp and, just gliding. And it's 5 a.m, going to the stock brokerage. And it's cold and it's snowy in Salt Lake at that particular time. And and the light, thank goodness, is green at the bottom of the off-ramp, but I've run out of hill. so I have to push the car through the intersection to the gas station. So I hop out in my suit and my black loafers, and I'm pushing the car through the intersection, and back tire clips my shoe, runs over the shoe.
Oh,
The car's rolling without me. I run back, get the shoe, put it on, race to pick up the pace with the car, and push it up into the gas station. And dude helped me push it up into the pump. Made it by that much. But my wife laughed at me for a full 5 minutes when I explained that my shoe was flatter than a pancake, and I was, of course, drenched in smudgy, horrible, icy. Anyway, she loved that I am an idiot. It's interesting. We have mirrored experiences.
That's just one of them. I can't tell you the number of times that I have coasted up to the pumps.
Oh, yeah, My wife hates
we're
driving.
out, and I'm still rolling, and yes, we're at the pumps.
Made it. My wife is in the car like this when I'm driving. She's looking to see where the gas gauge is because I am an idiot. So she's constantly wanting me to gas up way before, and I'm like, oh, come on.
She's afraid of walking.
Yeah, she's sick of me. Is what he is. Well, Nostalgia Week was fantastic, Henry. Thank you, as usual, for a incredibly fun, nostalgic walk. Don't forget, it is the fantastic Heine Awards. So watch them, and hopefully Charlie will show. Charlie, that hurts, Charlie. All right, honey, we'll see you next week for the Heine Awards.
Boom.
Bye-bye. Thanks for listening to Checking In with Hein and Johnny. You can follow all things Hein and Johnny by subscribing to Checking In with Hein and Johnny anywhere you listen to podcasts. Checking In with Heine and Johnny is sponsored by Conveyors and Equipment. They supply, design, and service all types of conveyors, belting, and material handling equipment since 1972. With 3 locations to serve you, Salt Lake City, Albuquerque, and El Paso. Find them on the web at conveyequip.com. That's ConveyeEquuip.com.